Hello and welcome to day 272 of Daily Dose of Dutch. Well, as you can hear, my nose is completely full. I even have watery eyes. So no, I'm not emotional. I haven't been crying. It's just, well, I've supported my previous employer, SCA, massively today by the number of tissues and handkerchiefs that I've used today. So, well, no thanks. Well, it's Friday, and so often I talk about Friday review. Did you have a good week? Because it's so important. Of course, we can live from week to week to week to week, and then come to the end of the year and realize, well, I'm not really happy with what happened this year. So that's why it's so important to look week by week and review and look back. How was the week? But then the question is, of course, well, if you had a good week, how do you know? Is that based on the facts or is that based on your opinion? Because sometimes we might have been busy, we think we have a good week, we have a good feeling about the week. But then when we look at the numbers, when we look at the facts, actually we come to the conclusion that it wasn't so good at all. And sometimes it can be vice versa. Sometimes we can have an awful feeling about the week, and whether that is we're working for somebody else or we have our own business. And then again, when we review the facts, then we actually see we had a pretty good week. We maybe signed up a new client, maybe we signed up some new business, maybe we completed a presentation that was very important. So when you do your review, make sure that you base yourself on the facts and not just on an opinion. So did you have a good week? This week I've been talking a lot about personal development. Yesterday evening, don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenges. Wish for more wisdom. And the day before it was about work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Because so often we need to develop ourselves. And that's why it's also so important to set ourselves some goals. Where do you want to be by the end of the month? Where do you want to be by the end of the year? Because we will never go on a journey unless we go backpacking. But even when we go backpacking, we know that ultimately we want to come to a certain destination. And it's the same when we go on a trip. We know the destination. So we need to make sure that we plan the route and that, well, we need to look from time to time, are we still on track? And of course, even when we drive from one destination to the other, there's problems along the road. There's challenges, there's traffic jams, there might be accidents, there might be things that need to happen to the car or to the bike, to ourselves. We need to eat and drink and fuel ourselves. And so it is with ourselves. So make sure you got your goals clear. What is the final point that you're working towards? And actually take stock from time to time based on the facts. So, did you have a good week? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Well, I hope that has been useful. If you like this video, please like it. If you think anybody else might benefit from this, feel free to share it on your timeline or send it to somebody else. If you have any questions, any comments, if you want to connect with me, either leave a comment under the video or send me an email, hugo@hugohai.com, and I would be happy to connect with you. If you're on LinkedIn and you would like to connect with me, feel free to send me an invite. Just drop in the comment box. Saw you on Daily Dose of Dutch. Would you like to connect on LinkedIn? And I would be happy to do so. So I'll see you again tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Dutch.